Hello and welcome back to the channel. Amazon have just given us a brand new look at the upcoming Rings of Power series. Now, I watched the first season and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good for the most part. Now, there were a couple of limitations. I think that mainly came down to the fact that they were limited to using the rights of the appendices of The Lord of the Rings, not the full access to the Silmarillion that I'm sure we all want. But there you go. But I am excited to see what is in store for Season 2. I did actually do a reaction series for Season 1, and you can find that over on the Pod1's channel. I'll link it in the bio of this video. But yeah, without further ado, I've said enough. Let's get into the actual trailer. Halbrand, hello. Well, Sauron, I should say.
Evil, ancient and powerful,
That's
has
Durin.
returned.
Okay.
Prepare yourselves.
What is this? We've got Elrond in the thick of it as well.
He worms his way inside your mind.
Oh, we're seeing some of
The rest of him
the more of the
slithers in.
Sauron stuff, and I'm here for it.
I think he has been here. I think
Is that
he's been
Avatar?
here among us all along.
August 29th.
Every soul in Middle-earth is in peril.
Warrior. Elven rings. Oh, the Dwarven ring. Yo. That's quality.
He is sauron.
That married girl. Okay, that was good. That was good. So, I really enjoyed that. Now, do I want more? Yes. That was a reasonably short trailer, but what I really loved there is that it was really focusing on this whole kind of deception of Sauron, which I feel like we did see in the first season, sure, because obviously we had Halbrand as a big part of Season 1, and then it's revealed at the end, oh my god, he was Sauron all along. But having him really kind of going in and delving into these cultures. Now, one of the shots in particular did look like he was in Numenor, which would be very interesting because that would hint that Numenor, although I very well could be mistaking it for Eregion, and that's exactly where it is, not Numenor. But if it is Numenor, that could suggest that the fall of Numenor is this season. I don't think that is... I think it's possible that we could close the season with the fall of Numenor, but I'm not sure. We don't really know what's going on. Now, what I was really interested in is the fact that we clearly saw one of the Dwarven rings as Durin's father, or I don't know if Durin's father was named Durin as well. Names in Lord of the Rings and just the Tolkien verse confused me a lot, but looked like one of the 7 Dwarven rings, which would be... Which suggests to me that were they made before the 3? That's kind of where I'm a little bit confused on the timeline, because my understanding of the Silmarillion was that all the other rings were forged first, and then Celebrimbor, without the involvement of Sauron, made the 3 Elven rings. Now, it looks like that might have been done in reverse here, and had Sauron come to Eregion in the form of Anatar, the Lord of Gifts, which is, those that have read the Silmarillion will know how that is how he manipulated the elves into creating the other rings, so that the 9 that corrupted and became the Nazgul, the 7 that went to the dwarves, and so on and so forth. So I'm really glad they're focusing on that side of things. As to now the wizard, I believe that was an Istari, because that did look like the east kind of side of Middle-earth. Like, it was a little bit deserty, which you don't really get in any of the areas we've seen. Either that or kind of around Mordor, a little bit further south. But my guess there would be going towards maybe the Sea of Rune. Now, I am by no means a Tolkien lore master, so again, if you happen to know more than me, which doesn't take a great deal, to be honest, because I've only really read the Silmarillion, and that was a while ago. So I think that could potentially be hinting that he's one of the blue wizards that goes to the east. I may be completely wrong with that. But yeah. But no, I'm really excited to see where this is going to go. Again, I'm really happy they're taking this focus on Sauron, and I'm pretty sure we got a shot there of Celebrimbor seeing, like, Anatar for the first time. Either that or that was Sauron invading for the fall of Eregion, but I don't know if that is going to be this season or not. Now, I'm a bit confused as to what will be happening in Moria. Now, that's mainly because that's not covered in the Silmarillion, at least from what I recall. I re-listened to the history of the Third Age today, and I don't really recall much being mentioned in regard to Moria, other than they kind of like shut their gates, really, when everything kind of goes to shit. So I'm interested to see what happens, but honestly, I'm wondering if we could potentially see the Nine, as if the 7 Dwarven rings are being given out. That certainly means that the 9 made for men are also going to be given out. So what's going on there? But no, this trailer was fantastic. I'm really, really excited to see Season 2 of Rings of Power, which I'm pretty sure I'll be doing reactions on. Whether or not they'll be here or on a friend of mine over there on the Pod Ones channel, who knows? But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that will be all for today's reaction. Let me know what you're most excited by. And again, if there is something that I've said in this video that is incorrect, because I will never claim to know everything, please do let me know in the comments. This is a learning experience. I'm always here to learn more about Tolkien's kind of mythos and universes. I'm not particularly well versed in it. So again, any kind of misconceptions or errors I've made in this video, please be sure to drop in the comments, tell me off, do what you want. But that will be all for the video. Thank you all very, very much for watching, and I cannot wait for August 29th for the dropping of Rings of Power Season 2.